right. Okay, so one of my first interactions with the HAIM sisters, I think I tweeted in support of you guys, and one of them replied something along the lines of, "You're an honorary HAIM sister." And suffice to say, I nearly passed out. Years later, I found myself at a party with the girls and dancing and having the night of my life. And on multiple occasions since then, I found myself dancing with them, laughing with them, sharing stories with them, celebrating birthdays, meeting boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, really feeling a part of the sisterhood. And that's the thing with the HAIM girls. Even though Alana was nominated for a Golden Globe for her performance in Licorice Pizza, even though Esty scores award-winning series, even though Danielle writes lyrics that you feel she must have stolen from your diary and made infinitely better, even though HAIM became the first all-female rock group to be nominated for a Grammy for their exquisite album, Women in Music Part 3, also known as Wimpy, even though they defy every rock star stereotype and still sell out Madison Square Garden, they will always make you feel welcome, loved, important, and in the presence of something truly special. Their sisterhood extends beyond each other, outside of the HAIM circle. And everyone who's ever heard their music or had the privilege of meeting them, you do feel like an honorary HAIM sister. And after you watch this video, I think you'll feel the love too.
The first award show we ever played was the Glamour Women of the Year Awards in 2014. I remember being backstage and being so nervous. There were so many incredible women there. And it was in New York City, and like we had just released our first record, and like there was definitely this like electricity in the air, and everyone was so excited. And then they were like, "Okay, HAIM, 5 minutes."
And we were like, "Oh,
ooh.
And now look where we are."
I know, and now
Pow.
I know, pow.
Yes. 8 years later.
8 years later.
Who would have thought?
Women of the Year, ladies.
How did we do that?
Again, how did we get here? We had a band with our mom and dad for a really long time.
We were basically the Partridge Family.
We were the Partridge Family.
As we got older, I think we just had this like urge to write songs.
We played to 2 people for, I think, 7 years.
And those 2 people were mom and dad.
They were mom and dad. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
I think specifically when we were little girls, our dad would always take us to, music shops, and we'd look at different guitars on the wall. And sometimes people wouldn't be that helpful with, but
helping us,
yeah.
Find guitars.
Hear someone at a guitar shop say like,
"Oh, you guys can really play."
Yeah, or you can actually play.
actually play.
Those 2 years leading up to Days Are Gone, that was the most fun ever.
After I went to like the corner store and got like some sort of like cheap champagne.
Yep.
And we went to the streets of London.
Oh my god.
And we shook the bottle.
Yeah.
And then we shot our music video cover in our backyard with these like beach chairs that my dad had saved from when we were children.
Yeah. Pierre took the photo on a point and shoot. And when we saw it, we said, "That's the cover."
We named our record Women in Music Part 3 because it made us fucking laugh. Which is true. Like, it's just hilarious that that's even a thing.
Yeah.
We're just 3 girls from the valley. Yeah. We just want to play music. We just want to be in a band. We had always wanted to write a song about siblings and sisterhood. It's way harder than it looks.
Or than you think it is.
I think that's when we came out with Hallelujah. The song kind of felt like magic. So us turning lights on and things coming in. Because honestly, being sisters is magical.
Especially 3 sisters.
We love each other and it's magic. I would say so.
I concur.
Yeah.
In the words of Esty, that's my family, bro. Give it up for 2022 Glamour Women of the Year, Esty, Danielle, and Alana HAIM.
Wow, guys. Well, got me really emotional seeing photos of us as babies. I'm just gonna take a second. Okay, first of all, thank you, Sophie Turner. I can't believe I get to say we're friends, and I tell everyone that we are friends. I hope that's okay. Thank you, Samantha Berry. Oh. Thank you so much, Glamour. Thank you, Condé Nast. We're honestly thrilled to go from opener to honoree in just 8 years. It's pretty crazy. And we were honored to be here then, and even more honored to be recognized this year among these other amazing, incredible women. Jennifer Hudson, I love you. Our parents, we are fortunate enough to have our parents, Donna and Moti, here with us tonight.
Mom and Dad.
With their phones. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Their phones are out.
Their phones are out. Phones are out.
My mother is crying.
Yeah. Our parents fostered an environment of respect and learning and taught us how to play music from a very, very early age. They taught us to embrace the way music made us feel and encouraged us to express that through our performance. To quote the great Stevie Nicks, play the way you feel it. I took that very seriously. So seriously, that our fans that come to see us live know me for my bass face. If you haven't seen or been to a HAIM show, first of all, shame on you. Shame. But if you haven't encountered my bass face, I can't do it like on the spot. But thankfully, I have a BAFTA Award, Golden Globe nominated sister actress next to me.
That's me.
That will give you an example of the way that I look when I perform, okay? Okay?
Wait, I'm not ready.
Okay.
I'm not ready, hold on.
Okay, she's method.
Okay.
Ready? A 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alana. And that's what I do, and that's how I express myself, and I love it, okay? But there are some people out there that don't embrace it as much as I do, especially when we were first coming up as an all-female band. During one of our first big interviews, I was asked by a male journalist if I make the same faces on stage that I make in bed. Yeah, let it sink in. As you can imagine, I was shocked and scared and couldn't believe that something that I loved and did naturally was being distorted into something that it wasn't. I remember going back on stage the next night, and all I could think about was that question that he asked me, and how this man from a magazine was picking apart my face. But luckily, the joy of being a musician and a songwriter is that we can take our experiences and turn them into something beautiful, and for that we are so grateful. And we did just that, and we wrote our song, Man from the Magazine, on our last album. And in turn, every time we play it, it makes us feel stronger on stage. So, if we do anything in our careers, we hope to inspire anyone to pick up an instrument and write about their own experiences, and to not let anyone deter them from expressing themselves in the way they want to express themselves. Thank you again for this incredible honor. We will never forget this evening. And congratulations to our fellow honorees, incredible examples of female excellence. And lastly, please vote. Thank you.
Please welcome the best-selling author of Both and A Life in Many Worlds, Huma